Now that the interface is mostly in place, let's go ahead and actually upload the file. And in my file upload handler, I'm going to do this inside of an upload method. So this.upload is going to use AJAX. So the way this is going to work basically is I'm going to use the $.AJAX method in jQuery because I need a fair amount of control over exactly what happens. And so this lets me specify a lot of different parameters. And the first thing is the type, and this is going to be a post. And then the URL is going to be this thing right here. So it's this uploader.php. And then for data, what I need to specify is basically a form data object. So I'm going to need to make one of those. And var fd is equal to new form data. And then to attach the file I want to upload to this form data object, I just say fd.append file, and then the file that I want to upload. Now when I do that, I also want to change the status as long as I'm here. So let's change the upload status to uploading. And let's also update the progress label in the UI to uploading. And then this will push the data over to the server. But I need to know what happened when the results come back. So I'm also going to specify a success callback, and that's going to be a function I write, and an error callback. And then I want progress messages. And so progress messages are a little complicated because basically this AJAX method here is going to create an XML HTTP request object, just like we were doing before when we manually were doing AJAX. But the progress messages actually get delivered to an object that lives on the upload method of that XML HTTP request object. And there's no way here to set that callback directly. So what we're going to need to do instead is provide our own XML HTTP request object and set that callback ourselves. And for the AJAX call in jQuery, you can say XHR, and then this is going to give a callback that returns an XML HTTP request object that AJAX should use for the query. So we'll call that XHR callback. So now the way this is going to work is when you come in first, it's going to call this callback and get the XML HTTP request object. Then it's going to set the method to post, it's going to set the URL, it's going to set the data, it's going to execute the query, and then when it gets a response, it will either call the success callback or the error callback. But there's two other things that I need to do here to handle file uploads. And file uploads are big binary objects, and so the first thing I want to do is turn off process data. And then I also want to turn off content type. And these are automatically going to get filled in by virtue of the fact that I'm passing in a file object here. So that's everything for the AJAX query. What I want to do next is define these callbacks. So my success callback is going to get some stuff delivered. It's going to get data, and it's also going to get a status, and it's going to get the actual XML HTTP request object, just in case I want it for something. And then error callback is going to get the same stuff. And then this XHR callback first I'm going to create my XML HTTP request object. And then I want to set the XHR.upload.onProgress equal to a function that gets an event. And let's go ahead and just console.log that event for now. And we'll put a breakpoint up there and actually see what it's getting. And then when I'm done with my modifications, return XHR so that AJAX can use it. And then here, I'm going to console.log my data, and here, console.log my data. And let's say success and failure. So let's go ahead and see what we get when we do the drop. Actually, we need to call this upload button. So in this file upload, when the user clicks on the upload button, we're going to call our handler upload. And we're going to do some other stuff later, but this is enough for now. So reload, and we'll watch the console. And I'm going to upload just one picture. And then I'm going to click the upload button. So I got success and object. So that means that one worked. And I also got a progress event. So that was the progress event. So let's open that and see what we got. So progress event, and then this length computable. If this is true, then I want to get E loaded, that's how much it's done, out of E total. So that's how much there is. This is how much it's done so far. And you'll see this progress happened at 100%. So if length computable, so in our progress method, if event.length computable, then var progress is equal to event dot loaded over event dot total times 100. So event dot loaded divided by event dot total, and then 100% times that. So that'll give me a number between 0 and 100. And then I want to tell the UI to update the progress bar. So UI.setProgress. And then in my file upload UI, I need to implement setProgress. And in jQuery UI, that's just pb.progress. progress bar value. So this is the property value, this is the value that I just passed in, so let's call that. That will work what I had, but it may be a little confusing to have progress value twice, so we'll just do progress there. And then when I get my success, I'm going to change my upload status and also change my progress label. So we'll say completed. And we'll call that succeeded. And then we'll also do it in the case of a failure. And then every time we update these progress labels, we also want to tell the progress dialog to update its status. And so we're going to have a method on the file upload UI called update status, or let's call it status changed. And then every time the status changed, we'll call UI.statusChanged. And then in status changed, we'll call progress dialog update status. So this is going to get called, which will update the buttons. So let's go ahead and reload. Got an error. Oh, did it again. File upload UI. And here as well. Okay. So let's upload. And if I hit upload, uploading, and completed. And then uploading, completed, and this is close progress dialog now. Let's go ahead and add another one here. And upload, completed. Let's get rid of some of these. So upload all, cancel, and that's close. Now, if that worked, and it said it did, then if we go back to our phpMyAdmin and go to the images table, under image data, we should have 4 images, and metadata, 4 metadata. So poly1 twice, poly2, and snap. And we should also be able to look at those images like so. So localhost images, and then there's a script called fetch image.php, question ID equal 1. So that's the first image. Second image, let's copy. Third image, and fourth image. So the images have been stored correctly in the database, and we'll actually be able to look at them when we implement our accordion. Let's go ahead and load some more. And close that. Cancel that one. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Close. And then upload, 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 upload. Uploading completed. Close. 5, 6, 7, 8. And if we do 9, we should get an error. We got nothing. So now let's go ahead and implement the update all and cancel all buttons. Or upload all, rather. So in upload all, we want to run through all of the drop handlers, look for any ones that are pending, and call the upload method on them. So drop handlers dot for each function handler if handler dot get status equal file upload handler dot status dot pending, then call the upload method. And then for the cancel all button, we want to do the same thing, except we want to call handler.cancel. And this is misspelled. Handler. Oops. Handler and handler.cancel. And actually, when you hit the cancel all button, you probably want to flush all of the statuses out too. Well, let's see what it looks like so far. So reload and drop some in. Oops, that wasn't the right one. Here, reload, drop some in, and then upload all. Good, so they all uploaded and completed. Close the progress dialog. And then let's do some more. And actually, it didn't clear the old ones out, so we have all the ones that were completed. I sort of think they should all get cleared out when I hit cancel all files. So let's hit cancel all files. And the cancel method on the handler isn't updating anything, so we're going to need to take care of that. So first thing is when they hit the close button, in addition to clearing the drop handlers out, we also want to set upload status.empty. So get rid of all those UIs. And then in the file upload handler close method, cancel method, we also need to set the progress label and change the status. And then let's also tell the file upload UI. Oh, I think that's good. I'll just say cancel. Okay, let's see how that works. So let's cancel all files. Those all show as canceled. And if I drag another one in here and upload, only the new one that isn't canceled gets completed. If I close and drag that in, I just get the one. Cancel should, I think cancel should just cancel that one, actually. So when I click on the cancel button here, I don't think it should remove the status anymore. So good, it just shows it's canceled. So that all seems to be working correctly. So let's just add a couple finishing touches here. So if I drop these and I hit cancel, these buttons should change to close. And then if I hit upload, these buttons should change to close as well. So close should remove this thing. So let's go ahead and in our file upload UI, after hitting the cancel button, we want to show the, what are they called? Show the close button, close.show, and upload.hide, and cancel.hide. And then we also want to do the same thing for the upload button. Do we want to do it after the upload finishes? Yeah. Let's do it as soon as they click the button. And let's do that as soon as they click the button as well. And then the close button needs to have a click handler. And this one wants to tell the progress dialog to remove status upload div. And now let's try it. So cancel, close, upload, close, cancel all files. Okay, so this needs to also update that. So let's go ahead and figure that out. So this whole function here, I'm going to make it a method. So this is the cancel method. this.cancel. That's actually equal to function. And then here, an extra semicolon. So here we're going to call close.bind this. And then for this one, for upload, we'll add an upload method. And we'll call upload.bind this. And then this close all here, and then we have a little problem because in the upload all and cancel all, it's telling the drop handler to cancel. It really doesn't have access to this UI to tell it to cancel. So what we really want to do is have the handler tell the UI to close. So in this upload here, so in this upload handler, when the upload method is called, we'll call the UI and tell it to close the buttons. And when this cancel method is closed, we'll also tell it to close the buttons. And then here, so this should be UI.cancel. And this should be UI.upload. And then instead of calling the cancel and upload methods there, we're going to put the function back in here. Handler.upload and handler.cancel. So clicking on the button tells the handler to upload or cancel, and then the handler tells the UI to update. So let's see if that works. So cancel works, upload works, and then upload all files worked. And let's put some more in there. And then let's cancel all files. And that worked. And then close works. So that looks like everything there. That's looking good. Okay, so that's the buttons. In the next video, we'll do tooltip.